Listen, coffee and I have a really, really weird relationship. And I don't have all the facts to it. Everything I say and I think and feel from coffee, when I do the research, it's like, no, that's impossible. You're a moron. And I'm like, whatever. Let's get into it. So, I love coffee. I love, love, love coffee. Whenever I can't sleep, I drink coffee. Coffee puts me straight to sleep. And people are like, oh, that's the crash. That's your like caffeine crash. You know, you had a high and you went down. And I'm like, that's impossible. I'm going to make a cup of coffee. I'm going to blow it, make it cool, like it's relaxed. Yay, it's nice and chill. And I sip on it, and then I finish my cup of coffee. And usually before I am even finished with my cup of coffee, I'm dozing off. I'm falling asleep. And if it's in the evening, like if I'm too wired and I can't go to sleep, then I have a cup of coffee and I pass out. And they're saying that, oh, well, Pixel, do you have a high metabolism? And to be fair, yes, I do have a high metabolism. But as I've gotten older, my metabolism has slowed down quite a bit. So you would think that the reaction, the chemical reaction from what they claim to be the caffeine high and crash would take longer. But it doesn't. The effect still happens. It still affects me and I still go to sleep. Now, also on top of that, I'm going to play the game in just a second. I know, it's on the top of my head. I post these things because they bounce around in my head. And like I've said, this is more of a rant. This isn't a vlog of my life or anything. I still love playing Save the World and I want to play it in the morning. I want to live stream. But I also have these thoughts that bounce around in my head. And I've made the joke in my short that if I need someone to listen to me or I end up holding a family hostage. I know, I make that joke. I know. But it's true. Like, I'll corner my wife and be like, listen to my stupid story. And I'm like, thank you so much. So here we are listening to my stupid rants. So, you know, if you do the research, you're like, okay, caffeine is what affects you. So I have ADHD, which when I was younger, it was just ADD. Now it's ADHD. I don't agree with them being combined. I think they should be separate. That's a whole different story, argument, discussion, what have you. So, ADHD, yay, I got it. When I was around, I don't know, middle school, I couldn't concentrate, couldn't do, you know, all the normal signs of having ADHD. And they said, well, let's get this kid some drugs. You know, the normal, I say normal, you know, the drugs that you're going to have to combat ADHD. You know, Adderall, I cannot remember the name of the other drugs. But my parents were like, absolutely not. We're not putting our kids on drugs. Which, cool, good for them. I probably would be a scientist or a doctor by now. But no, it's fine. No drugs for me. Yeah, I feel like they should have put me on some drugs. Anyway, good for them for no drugs. The drugs are okay. Drugs are bad. I can't do the voice. Almost that sounded more like Hank Hill. Oh, terrible. So I tried. I was given coffee. A doctor or somebody somewhere, I don't even remember anymore, was like, "Hey, try some coffee." It usually has a counter effect. If someone's really hyper, you give them coffee, it'll calm them down. Kind of like the drug. And they're like, "Well, it's kind of like a myth." Well, it worked. So anytime I'm hyper, since I was in middle school, I've had a cup of coffee. And it's worked. With that said, I drank probably the same coffee for most of my adolescence, you know, up and through high school. I stopped drinking coffee quite a bit in high school. I didn't really care to do it. I was, you know, you're in high school, you're a teenager. Got to college. Didn't really drink coffee that much either, but I knew of the effect, so every now and then I would have some because I would get a little out of hand. But I was drinking and partying and having a good time, so it didn't really matter. I didn't really care. Trying to think. I know I just got quiet. I'm trying to think when I picked it up again. I guess when I was in California, maybe in my 20s at some point, I picked up the coffee stuff again. Yeah, definitely. I know I had coffee during that whole time, but I didn't really go full back into, hey, I need coffee to concentrate. But I can tell you that I had multiple doctors tell me that I was crazy. They were just like, nah, that doesn't work. The coffee thing, that's like a myth. And I'm like, no, it works. It works. Sorry, I'm trying to recall at what point did they start pushing back? Because doctors were like, yes, it works. And then they were like, no, it doesn't work. So, okay, I'm getting sidetracked in my brain. I apologize. So the coffee calms me down, okay? That's where we are. But as I've gotten older, doctors are like, no, it's maybe, 1% of anyone that it works on. And I'm like, okay, great. I'm that 1%. And they're like, yeah, you're probably not. But then it gets even worse because not all coffee does it. And they claim that it's the caffeine that calms me down, that has the counter effect, okay? We'll all agree that they say it's caffeine. Sure, because caffeine makes you hyper, so clearly it's going to have the counter effect on me. But not all coffee affects me. And if it was the caffeine, then how come I can't chug a Mountain Dew and just be chill? If I chug a Mountain Dew, I get hyper. The caffeine affects me the way it should. Now, is that the caffeine or is that the sugar? Now, is it because the coffee doesn't have sugar in it unless I add it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And again, it's not all coffee. Not all coffee will have that effect on me. I know that I'm rambling. I know but I'm telling you, it's something to do with coffee. Oh, and if I'm feeling a certain way, I won't go into detail. Starbucks Pike Place coffee is the only coffee that will help me at certain times. Also, dark roast coffee. Now, explain that one to me. Because dark roast coffee has less caffeine. The darker the roast, the less caffeine because it's roasted out. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. You know what? I need to just take a trip over to Ethiopia where coffee started and start asking them, hey man, what happened? Give me the rundown on the history of coffee because I need to know what went down here. I don't know if that makes sense. Sorry I'm rambling about coffee, but I love coffee. But I feel like these days, in coffee, they're like, yeah, coffee's addictive. And I'm like, yeah, it's pretty addictive, right? We all agree? However, why is it that it's not regulated? If it's so addictive, because like if you say, hey, I drank coffee for 20 years, they're like, oof. That's bad. And you're like, why is it bad? Like, well, if you just try to quit cold turkey, you're going to have headaches and you're not going to be able to sleep and you're going to feel sick. I'm like, that sounds like a freaking drug, man. They're like, no, you're fine. It's just coffee. Man, come on. Everyone knows that's what drugs do. Just saying. It just sounds bad. I know I could go into it. I could get into the facts of where coffee started in Ethiopia, moved its way to Yemen, and then across Middle East, Saudi Arabia, everywhere, finally to Europe, and then to the rest of the world. Ah! But I'm not going to go into the history of coffee. That's not what this is. This isn't the history of coffee. This is why do I love coffee and why does it break my heart? No, I'm just kidding. It does break my heart, though. And I say that, why are you stuck on the stairs, man? Oh, man, I thought I could jump for a minute. But I love coffee, and it's true. It really does put me to sleep at night. That is not false statement. It makes me sleep so good. If I'm at work and I'm hyper, or I start talking too much, having conversations when I'm supposed to be doing my job, and I have some coffee, we're good. And I've even told my boss. My boss gets it. He's like, oh, you're serious. I'm like, I'm serious. And I don't know if everyone believes me when I tell them that. And I don't know, I've never met someone, to be honest with you, that's like, yeah. Wait, do I just even use metal? I've never met anyone else that's like me. That that's like, yeah, I drink coffee, and it calms me down. I wish, if there's somebody out there, and y'all see this at some point, it could be 30 years in the future, and you're like, what is this stupid guy ranting about? Please, if you are like, yeah, I have the same thing, please tell me. I would love to know. I would love to know that I'm not alone. I don't know why I give that nervous laugh at the end. I don't know. Nobody else has that. And when I bring it up, some people with ADHD, they're like, yeah, I've heard that. It's almost like it's an old myth that someone once talked about. And I don't know, maybe I am solely the 1%. I doubt it. I'm not that cool. But I'm just saying, it would be nice if somebody was like, yeah, oh my God, I do that. Do I need to sleep at night? I don't know. But in reality, just in general, God, I love coffee. Like, coffee just makes me so happy. It's so delicious. It really is. Just yum, 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 yum coffee. I don't know if y'all like coffee like I do, but it's just so good. I know I'm overdoing this. I don't need this many traps, but I don't care. I'm trapping it up because I think it's fun. And these guys will probably never get this far. And if they do, cool. Good for them. No, I don't want to waste that. Yeah, I gotta concentrate just for a second so I can get this crack-a-lackin' over here. Oh, I got a whole bunch of these. Nice. I'm trying to make this where I don't have to work too hard. Is that it? Do I have... I feel like I should put something there. Can I make one of these traps? Oh, I totally can. What's a better one, though? Not a better one, but one that I don't have to... Oh, I don't have any tools. Material. I don't have any material. Ooh. All right. Oh, I need blue glow. I'm stupid. I need, what, 4? 2? Come on, everybody. Let me know. I know I could keep ranting about coffee, and I'm just sitting here playing the game. I don't know. Do y'all love coffee? Do y'all like tea? Let me tell you, I do have my favorites, and I've talked about it before. I truly believe Starbucks is overrated, okay? It's not this amazing godsend. It used to be a lot better. I still love the Christmas coffee. Pike Place, like I said, does help with my sleeping. It really, really does. It helps with a few other things, but it's fine. We had recently had Dutch Brothers here in Texas. I used to drink it in California every now and then, but I would get like hot chocolate or a coffee, and I didn't think it was that great. I know that may sound harsh, but I really didn't think it was that great. I thought it was a little bit overrated. But I'm not a big fan of iced coffee. I've tried it a few times. I'm starting to warm up to it. Funny phrase to use. I'm not trying to be silly. I really am warming up to it. It's not as bad as it once was to me. And I still think it is funny that I will drink cold coffee. Like if I'm drinking hot coffee, it goes cold. I won't throw it away. I'll still drink it. But I'm like, ew, iced coffee. It's kind of stupid on my part. I get it. I'm very aware. Very aware. Trying to think. I love... Oh, you know what I like? I like Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons coffee. I don't know if you've had Tim Hortons coffee. Oh, okay. Let me go off on a little rant real quick. I don't apologize, but I'm gonna just do it anyway. I used to like Dunkin', okay? Dunkin' Donuts, and I still like them okay? But man, they're just jerk faces. What's up, God Plays? What up? Dude, I'm just over here ranting about coffee. How are you doing this morning or evening? Playing any good games? No, so I don't know why I keep messing with my beard. It's getting on my nerves. So Dunkin' Donuts. I used to love Dunkin' Donuts coffee, okay? Loved it. It was easy. It was delicious. You go in there, you say cream and sugar. They give you cream and sugar. It's so super easy deal. Man, these guys are really going to town. All right, so Dunkin', great. However, they started doing that whole shrinkflation thing. They would give you a cup of coffee, okay? You get a cup of coffee. First off, they shrunk the large. The extra large is now the large, and the large is now the medium is now the small. You know, they shrunk it down. But on the bottom of the cup, it's not flush anymore. There's a gap. I can put my entire thumb underneath the cup. They push the bottom of the cup up here. So there's a gap of almost an inch where they don't give you any coffee. They literally are stealing coffee. It's insane. Come on, man. The coffee still tastes fine. It's the fact that they're stealing coffee, man. Don't steal coffee from the consumer, especially if they love you. I didn't love them, but I liked them. Anyway, the reason I'm telling you that about Dunkin', how shady they got, because Tim Hortons, and I don't know if they're doing that in Canada, but here in America, they're now stealing your coffee as well. They're making it smaller, and they also don't do the cream and sugar. They have the mix, the pre-mix, like Dunkin'. But they don't even know what the pre-mix should be. So they ask you, how much cream and sugar do you want? But then they pour this pre-mixed sugar, water, milk thing. And it's like, well, that's not cream and sugar. I don't know exactly what it is you're doing. But it's not right. That ain't right. Anyway, listen, I usually just make my own coffee. I need to go do this real quick. I'm about to get it. Bats to the head, bats to the head. Woo! Yeah, I gotcha. Anyway, I don't like, I make my own coffee. I used to do the French press. I know everybody has their thing. I did the French press only because I got tired of using K-Cups. I didn't want to do K-Cups anymore. I was like, oh, let's see if, well, okay. I'll be honest with you. I didn't give a shit. But the people that I love and care about were like, can you relax on the K-Cups? So I relaxed on them for a while. I used the disposable K-Cups. I used what else? I used the French press, anything I could to not use the pods. And that, I just couldn't do it anymore. I had to use the pods. So I'm a jerk. I use the pods. Don't do that. Oh my God! But it wasn't that big a deal. I felt like the French press coffee was just not as good. It's almost like it was a watered down version. Not all of it. There was some coffee that was fantastic. It was, oh yeah, I forgot it'll ruin the whole thing. Some of the coffee was good in the French press, but you had to be really selective with it. You couldn't just go, yeah, that's a good coffee, I'm gonna do that one. Because it wouldn't work. It tasted watered down. I know that sounds stupid, but it did. It was. Why am I so bad at this right now? Like, I feel like I'm on drugs. Like, I can't, like, I'm confused. Look, like it's too close. It's like I'm getting weird angles. I'm just trying to get over here. Like, I feel like I'm making this more complicated than it needs to be. Yeah, I am. I'm making this way more complicated than it needs to be. It's like my pickaxes don't reach. I have to get the right angle. Maybe I just need more coffee. It's so funny. I'm not funny, I know. Anyway, yeah, I could go, like I said, I don't want to do a whole fact thing on coffee. I don't think that's, people do that all the time. I just really like coffee. I like the way coffee tastes. I like the way coffee makes me sleepy. And I like how it keeps me calm. Like, coffee has probably kept me from committing murder. I don't know, I'm just kidding. It's an exaggeration. Please don't say I was going to commit murder. It's just an exaggeration. He was going to kill people until he had coffee. But it's the opposite. People are like, oh, I got to have my coffee to start my day. When I wake up, that's why I do the stream. Because I'm awake. It's not like, oh, let's have some coffee because I'm so sleepy. No, I stream in the morning because I'm wide awake. I'm like, hey guys. And I go on rants and I get sidetracked because I can't concentrate because I'm still holding my coffee here. I've only had half a cup and it hasn't made me focus yet. So if I was here for maybe a couple hours, like I don't know if y'all ever watched my Farlight live streams we'd play. I'd have 3 cups of coffee. I'd get up and I'd run away and come back because I need my flipping coffee. I know I'm yelling. I'm sorry I'm yelling. Maybe it's not yelling to you, but it's yelling to me. But I have to have my coffee. Oh, I didn't mean to get the shotgun out. My bad. Ooh. Oh, look, it's a big boy. Husky husk. Boop. Oh, this is a big husky husk. Purple husk. Man, y'all should all come play this with me. I would love it if you guys would play this with me in the morning. I need to stream longer. You know what? We should do like a random weekend where I play like Battle Royale and everyone comes and plays. Battle Royale's free. Save the World you have to pay for, but Battle Royale's free, which you all know. I don't know why I'm even telling you this. Everyone knows that in the world, I think. Come play Battle Royale with me. We'll play like on the weekends or something, or maybe at night. I don't know. I love streaming and playing video games. It's just, in the morning, my mind won't shut up. So I'm doing this rant. And again, I haven't perfected this whole thing yet. This is a work in progress. So if you're even watching this for 10 minutes, I mean 10 minutes. If you're watching this for 10 minutes, geez, thank you. If you're even watching this for a minute, for 30 seconds, and I was trying to say 10 seconds, then thank you, I appreciate it. If you stop by just to go, what is this piece of shit? Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. And I say that because this is a little chaotic. I don't know exactly where I'm going with this. And I've said that in multiple streams. Because every time I make these, they get a little bit more comfortable for me. Normally, I'm just playing games, and I'm focusing on the game. And that's it. And people come in the chat, and we play together, and I have a team. But this is, you know, 6 in the morning. Everyone that I'm friends with or know, they're not coming to play. They're like, nah, I'm good. I'm not doing shit with you at 6 in the morning. And I'm like, yeah, that's fair. It is. It's fair. But I also am the only one awake at my house. And if the kids were up, they don't want to talk to me at 6 in the morning. They're like, what do you want? Stop talking to me. I mean, they don't say that exactly, but that's what they say. It's fun. So here we are, me ranting to all of you about nonsense. And today's nonsense happens to be coffee. Because my brain won't shut up. And this is good for my coworkers as well. Because I usually get all of this out of my mind. It's gone. I don't have to continue to rant when I get to work. This really helps. It really does help my coworkers. Because I get in and I'm like, what's up? And then I chat and, K-Top! What up? Where have you been? Yeah, I'm playing Save the World, man. I was literally just saying I should play Battle Royale with some of you guys. We should, like, I can't do it this morning, but maybe this weekend or something. Are you still playing Save the World? Dude, I just realized my chat is not working. Like, my chat's not showing up on my screen. What's going on with my chat? That's not cool. Are you still playing Farlight? Because you know I uninstalled that bad boy. I refuse until that cross-platform comes back. They got to bring back that cross-platform play. Why is my chat not showing up? That is crazy. All right, I got to find out what's going on with my chat. I'm glad I looked over. Streaming tools. You know, I was playing Battle Royale. Who was I playing with last? Lanix. We had a good time. I have only been playing Fortnite. Oh, no way! Dude, we should hook up one of these weekends and play. That would be awesome. Why is... I'm just realizing I don't know why... Why is my text not showing up? Nice. Yeah, that'll be fun. Like I said, I've just been playing Save the World, but I really do need to get into playing Battle Royale. I just played Battle Royale the other day just to try it out. Got me that victory. I like getting one victory at least so I can get the umbrella. That's it. I like go all in just to get the umbrella for the season. That's it. Everybody's like, you gonna do the battle pass? I'm like, no, I got the umbrella. I'm good. Thank you so much. I don't know why my chat's not working. This is frustrating, to say the least. My chat's supposed to be right there under my ugly face. I'm supposed to have a chat. I tried Apex, didn't really get it. Dude, I tried Apex as well. I didn't like it. I don't know. And it's, you know, they always compare Farlight and Apex. And it's not the same. I know the way, yes, you have the chests and the way they open and the way you fall and all of the features. I get it. But it's not the same. It feels completely different. In my opinion, Apex moves really fast and it's a hard learning curve. It's like you either an Apex player and you've been playing it, or you're new and you're just going to get owned by all these teams that are like professionals. I don't know. That's how I felt about it. All right, I guess my chat doesn't work. I have to figure this out. Man. I don't know why it doesn't work. Gosh, I wish I had an IT guy that could help me with this. That's me. I'm the IT guy. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't work. Oh, well. I'll figure it out this weekend. Oh, man. I miss playing with you guys, man. It is. Yeah, it's crazy how it's just so different. Yeah, the skill gap is definitely there. I went to Battlefield Red. Oh, wow. Nice. Like I said, I've always loved playing Fortnite Save the World, the original. I had it. I love playing it with my kids and stuff. And I was like, you know what? I'm up early in the mornings, a couple days a week. I'm going to just rant about bullshit and play this game. Do a couple of adventures and, yeah, level up. Plus, they're starting to do updates here. So they finally pulled that one dev over to Save the World. Dude, I miss Farlight. I will come back. I will come back so strong to Farlight if cross-platform play comes back. I will start doing diamond rooms again on Sundays. I will start competing it. I will do it all. If Farlight does that, just cross-platform play, I will come back. I'll come back in full force. I'll come back with like a month worth of like $1,000 diamond rooms or 1,000 diamond rooms. I will do it. Oh man, dude, it was good hearing from you. I gotta go to work. I will hit you up this weekend. I'll find you on Discord. I'll hit you up. We'll play some Battle Royale this weekend. Yeah, man, thanks for coming by. Like I said, I miss playing. We'll hook up this weekend. Yeah. Madara! Look at all you guys! Man, I'm leaving. I'm going to work. Come by tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow morning again. And then let's all play this weekend. I've heard so much bad stuff about it. It's depressing. It's just depressing. All right. I will hit you guys up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming by. You guys are all awesome. I'm so glad I got to hear from y'all. Yeah. I'm out.